to Paris. Never been to China. Wanna go to Australia. I don't know, kinda. I'm just trying to remember what I did last night, but I can't, 'cause it went down so hardcore on the weekend. On the weekend, it's like fill me up to the top, fill my cup. That's what's up. Hey, don't be skimping on me. This is how the girls do it when they feel loose. Never get my
All right, it's Friday,
and tip aside.
and we're here
This is how the boys do
at
it
home
when they feel high. Never get my
doing trivia from the house.
and the sky.
We're basically rerunning the same game I ran all week again.
Eat your breakfast food.
Flip, somehow in the house a little. Hey, at least you checked in. This is that awkward 10-minute period before we actually start the game, where I sit here and just stare at the camera and look at myself and try to think of something to say to nobody, because, you know, basically I'm just talking to a camera and a microphone. I have no actual physical reaction from anybody. The kids aren't even here yet. Cats are nowhere to be found. I mean, they still live here, but... And as always, trivia will be starting shortly after 7 o'clock. If you need a bucket to play in tonight's game, go outside your house, grab a bucket, bring it inside. By now, you should have just bought one. Stores have been open for a while now. But if not, and you don't have one outside, and you didn't go get one for your own personal use at home, then go grab the little garbage can in the bathroom, take out the toilet paper, and use that for tonight's bucket. Buckets are available somewhere, somehow, in some way, in your own house. And we'll be starting shortly after 7 o'clock. Kevin in the house. Yo. Misfits in the house. Without Alan. 2 minutes. Dos minutos. It's Friday. After 7 o'clock. It's time now for trivia. If you don't already have a bucket to play in tonight's game, go outside your house, grab a bucket, bring it inside. Otherwise, get the little garbage can in the bathroom and turn that over and bring that over to play tonight's trivia game. Right now, let's get started by going over the rules of tonight's game.
It's Friday, you bastards.
All right, as always, we have a one-player minimum because you need to be at least one human being in order to play. One player minimum in order to play, but if you are near people you don't know, please stay 6 feet apart from each other. Let's see what we got now. And in first place, in the house. Flo Conjure Pen in the house. All right, grab 3 sheets of paper, number them 1 through 10. Or grab one big piece of paper and put 3 columns, 1 through 10 on them. And if you have a funny team name you want to disclose, put it here in the comments, and if I see it, I'll read it out to you guys. Feel free to scream and shout the answers all you want. You're home, I'm home, nobody cares, and it doesn't matter because we're not going to win anything. We're just playing for fun. So you're home and I'm home and nobody's going to hear you, so scream and shout all you want in your own house. Don't looking up the answers, and please no posting the answers here. That we're obviously using an honor system. We have no prizes to give out. But if you do know the answer, or if you want to be an asshole and look it up yourselves, just don't post it in the comments. Let the people playing seriously figure it out on their own. Don't put it in the comments. Just keep it to yourselves. Remember, you're playing with yourself, so you would only be cheating yourself. We have no prizes to give you. So if you're here new thinking, oh, there's a prize to win here, there are no prizes. We're doing this for fun. Questions round 1 are worth 1 point each. Question round 2 are worth 2 points each. Question round 3 are worth 5 points each. And again, we have no prizes. First place gets nothing. Second place gets nothing. Let's see, is it this one?
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Well, somebody will win, but just won't get nothing either way. Also, we're going to pull out our stubs and Dans in the Lucky SOB raffle, which here at home means Lucky Son of a Bernie. He's here somewhere in pajama pants. And my daughter will be here to give him the prizes as always. Here's our legal disclaimer. If you could read small and fast, you can read that thing. And it's gone. And again, any little bit helps. You want to throw a little bit my way, that's my Venmo, that's my Cash App. Just, you know, if you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. Either way, it's cool. As long as you keep joining me here, viewership is going up as we speak. So I guess people are just coming in now. Obviously, I started right on time today. So that's Venmo. That's my Cash App. Again, if you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. Just keep joining me here. And if you can, join me in person, which is what I'm getting to next. Mondays, join me over at Bar Nancy. We have trivia there from 8 to 10. There you play for prizes. We have first place gets 50, second place gets 25. Winners this last week, again, were second place, Married and Buried. And first place, Mr. J and the Outlaws, sponsored by Dogecoin. Again, these people keep winning every week. If you want to go and take them out of contention and take the prize away, feel free to join us. Also, Wednesdays, join us at the Bend. We have a trivia there starting at 9 o'clock. Again, also 50 and 25. And you can join us there. Winners from there were second place. I pay for my drinks in Dogecoin. And in first place, new winners, Little Einsteins. You also join me for karaoke on Thursdays and Saturdays at Seven Seas Bar, which means I'll be there tomorrow. I'll also be there on Sunday for the Super Bowl, but not for karaoke. Well, I won't be there. My lookalike friend that lives in the back of my house named DJ Akeroso will be there after the Super Bowl to DJ for the rest of the night. I will be there watching the game outside in the front. We're going to set up projectors and all that stuff, inside and outside and all that stuff. And as always, I'll be here next Friday as well, doing live trivia for you guys here from my house. Let's see who else joined us here. Oh, Grow Boys are here. Hold on. Grow Boys, roll! Let's get started with tonight's game. It's time now to put your phones in the buckets. Phones in the buckets. Teléfonos en la cubeta. Phones in the buckets. And let's get started with round one. Question one. True or false? Australia is wider than the moon. True or false? I'll tell you the truth. I added this one at the last minute. I know I've used it recently as well, but the question that went around the whole week from last Friday to this week was the anal probe, the anal COVID test question. Because that was actually new for you last week. So this is the only question I, had to replace. All right, question two. What company manufactured the handheld games called Game & Watch from 1980 to 1991? What company manufactured the handheld games called Game & Watch from 1980 to 1991?
Don't tell nobody, just hush. You can trust spies like us, cause we illuminate the dark like a skylight does. The rhymes I bust change your brain when you listen. Sinking into your thinking. We on a mission to rock for $1 million. Nah, make that $1 billion. Children, and let them know that they're all brilliant. For real. If that's not how you feel, gotta take a closer look till your powers reveal. Your styles and skills. Being unique is very cool. And your intelligence is deep like Barry Jewel. Can you dig it? Don't get it twisted like a spigot. Love what makes you different. Put it on exhibit. Show and tell. It feels good to know yourself. It's like magic.
All right, question three. What movie did Leonardo DiCaprio win an Oscar for? A, Inception, B, The Revenant, or C, The Wolf of Wall Street? Okay, what movie did Leonardo DiCaprio win an Oscar for? Inception, The Revenant, or Wolf of Wall Street?
And an F on a test don't make you a fool. Play it cool. Some folks are bad at academics. Can't spell math and can't add up a sentence. But beneath this, they might be their own style of genius. Maybe they make beats as hot as jalapenos. What I mean is tests can be irrelevant. Sometimes intelligence gotta find its element. Your mind's well equipped with inventory for your story. But I can't write it for you. And you can't write it for me. Maybe you're a dancer, an artist, an athlete.
All right, question four. Which current SNL cast member got his start on the Nickelodeon show All That? Which current SNL cast member got his start on the Nickelodeon show All That?
then you love what you do. Let's take a trip inside your mind, as deep as you ever been. Let's take a look and try to find secret intelligence. You got the evidence.
You got your own thing to think. You got your own way to be.
It's time to shine like the star you are with the secret agency.
All right, question 5. Rihanna received her first #1 single for which song? A, Don't Stop the Music. B, SOS. Or C, Umbrella. Okay, Rihanna received her first #1 single for which song? Don't Stop the Music, SOS, or Umbrella. None of which we'll be able to play tonight. That's why we listen to this shitty music. Royalty-free, copyright-friendly playlist from Facebook. All right, question 6. Which mosquito bites humans, the male or the female? Which mosquito bites humans, male or female? All right, question 7. What was the name of the Pink Power Ranger? A, Casey, B, Katie, or C, Kimberly? Again, what was the name of the Pink Power Ranger? Casey, Katie, or Kimberly? Chris, since you got pictures from inside Sandbar, and I saw the inside when I rode bike by there the other day, and they had the door open. Have you heard anything else? Because I tried reaching out for them for, tax papers. And just to remind them, hey, I got the crowd together. I'm ready whenever you are. See if they bite and say something. But I have not gotten a response in any way. Not even, here's your tax paper, and not respond, and then ignore the rest of the conversation. So, I don't know what to read from that. All right, question 8. Jonas Salk discovered a vaccine for what disease? Jonas Salk discovered a vaccine for what disease? All right, question 9. Which social media network was founded in 2003? A, Facebook, B, MySpace, or C, Twitter? And which social media network was founded in 2003? Facebook, MySpace, or Twitter? All right, finally, question 10, everybody's favorite category. Florida or not Florida? I'm reading a news headline. You need to let me know if you think it's Florida or not Florida. The only two possible answers are Florida, not Florida. Here's the headline. Woman reportedly performs oral sex on gas station robber until cops arrive. Was that Florida or not Florida? For the record, my throat dried up from talking so much and not having drank anything in a while. And I was coughing because of that, not because of
Coronavirus!
Not at all. I've been tested. I'm good. All right, that is the end of round one. Let's go over the questions one more time in case you missed any. Question one was true or false. Australia is wider than the moon. Question two, what company manufactured the handheld games called Game & Watch from 1980 to 1991? Question three, what movie did Leonardo DiCaprio win an Oscar for? A, Inception, B, The Revenant, or C, Wolf of Wall Street? Question four, which current SNL cast member got his start on the Nickelodeon show All That? Question five, Rihanna received her first #1 single for which song? A, Don't Stop the Music, B, SOS, or C, Umbrella? And six, which mosquito bites humans, male or female? And seven, what was the name of the Pink Power Ranger? A, Casey, B, Katie, or C, Kimberly? Question eight, Jonas Salk discovered a vaccine for what disease? Question nine, which social media network was founded in 2003? A, Facebook, B, MySpace, or C, Twitter? And Florida or not Florida, the headline reads, woman reportedly performs oral sex on gas station robber until cops arrive. Is that Florida or not Florida? All right, please check your own answer sheet, see if these are the answers you want to stick with. Again, any little bit helps. That's my Venmo. That's my Cash App. Throw a little bit my way. Whatever you can. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. Either way, it's cool as long as you keep joining me here every week. Let's spread the word, whatever the case may be. Now let's get into the first round of our Lucky SOB raffle. My daughter's up there with Bernie. Bernie's still here. Bernie has not left this house. He says it's too cold to go up there and too warm to leave this house to go outside. So he's just going to sit here with us for another week in those mittens. I think he needs to go back to Washington, but that's his decision. He's going to stay with us this week. So let's get into the first round of the raffle. My daughter's ready. My son is somewhere in the house. Here we go. All right, it's time to pull out your stubs. It's raffle time. I'll put a number on this bucket, and any number I pull out, my son wins. My son will win all the prizes. My daughter's up there to give it to him. She's going to give him a soul because he has no soul. We answer the following number. 311, 311, 311. Dance. All right, he won, you didn't. Say with me. Lucky son of Bernie. Me, not him. This Bernie, not that Bernie. All right, next one out, he will be getting a small version of the game Operation. It doesn't electrocute you. It doesn't even make the noise. It's just a magnet. You just move the things around. It's a cheap Happy Meal toy from McDonald's. Because one of these two bigger than they should kids is still eating Happy Meals. I won't say which one. 570, 570. Dance. All right, he won, you didn't. Stay with me. Lucky son of a Bernie. And now everybody's favorite prize, one free beer, but he can't drink beer. He can only drink iron beer. However, Bernie right in front of you can have a beer, but he won't move from there. Somebody give him a vodka shot or something to warm him up. He's just freezing there, which I don't understand because it's warm in here, but he just refuses to leave. Second week in a row we have him here. The third week if we would have gotten the camera working the first time we did this. 241, 241. Dance.
B stands for Bronco, BMW, bass, bangles, and the bell.
All right, he won, you didn't. Stay with me. Lucky son of a Bernie. And that's the Lucky son of a Bernie raffle for this round. He'll be back at the round 2 and 3 of tonight's game. Yeah. That song can get us a copyright strike if we leave it on too long. We got to know just exactly when to cut that off. All right, let's go over the answers from round 1. Question 1 was true or false. Australia is wider than the moon. That is true. Wider than all outside. Question 2, what company manufactured the handheld games called Game & Watch from 1980 to 1991? Nintendo. Question 3, what movie did Leonardo DiCaprio win an Oscar for? The Revenant. I still think The Bear should have won. Question 4, which current SNL cast member got his start on the Nickelodeon show All That? Kenan Thompson. Right there. Question 5, Rihanna received her first #1 single for which song? SOS. Question 6, which mosquito bites humans, male or female? It's the female. Males play trivia and call themselves the Zika Boys. We haven't seen the Zika Boys in years since we lost Frank. Frank is no longer with us. He's with Jesus now. As in, he became a religious fanatic and we never saw him again. Not that he died. He's still alive. He's just dead to us. Or we're dead to him because we're sinners. Because that's how it works. We love Frank. Frank somehow prays for us. All right. What was the name of the pink Power Ranger? Kimberly. Jonas Salk discovered a vaccine for what disease? Polio. Which social media network was founded in 2003? MySpace. I don't know if my MySpace account is still active or not. I don't remember the password. I don't even remember what email address I used. It might have been a Hotmail account. Whatever. And Florida or not Florida? Woman reportedly performs oral sex on gas station robber until cops arrive. That was not Florida. That was in Slovakia. Which explains the rise in gas station robberies in Slovakia recently. I think after January 20th, right? Or was that Slovenia? Whichever one of those two countries she went to. The one in Mar-a-Lago is the fake one. I might be the wrong country. Don't correct me. To me, they're all just Soviet countries. Which they were. All right. These questions are worth 1 point each. So whatever you got right, post it in the comments. Post your score in the comments, as I just said. Remember, join me on Monday over at Bar Nancy, Wednesday at The Bend, Thursdays and Saturdays for karaoke at Seven Seas Bar, and I'm here for live every Friday until Sandbar opens or fires me, whichever happens first. So I'm going to take a quick 2-minute commercial break, and I'll be right back.
I love this song. What station is that? Coast 97.3 FM.
Great song. What station is that? It's Coast 97.3 FM.
I love this song.
Me too. What station is that?
Ever wonder what radio station you're listening to? For the most music throughout your workday, listen to South Florida's Coast 97.3 FM. The best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today with less talk.
Grand Prix's new track. Grand Prix is bigger, longer, and faster. Feel the thrill of the hairpin turns, then speed down the long straightaways. Grand Prix. Race your friends in the true spirit of Grand Prix competition racing. Feel the roar of the engines as you race the big challenge on Grand Prix Race-A-Rama. Open 7 days and nights. Take I-95 or exit 12 on the turnpike. Grand Prix on 441 just south of State Road 84 in Fort Lauderdale.
Take your family, go with your friends to good times where fun never ends. Be there. The fair! It's all there. The fair, be there. The fair, be there.
The Dade County Youth Fair and Exposition. Be there.
Imagine the perfect video store. It would have a great selection, right? Right. Over 10,000 videos. 3 evening rentals, so no rush, no hassle. Fast checkout. 24-hour quick drop return. Open late every night. Well, the perfect video store.
Welcome to Blockbuster Video.
Is popping up all over the country. There's one near you.
Blockbuster Video. Wow, what a difference.
And we're back. All right, let's see what we got. We got 8, 7, 8. And that's what I see so far. All right, let's move on. Let's go into round 2. Time again to put your phones in the buckets. Phones in the buckets. Teléfonos en la cubeta. We're moving on to round 2 now. Round 2. Phones in the buckets, everybody. All right, round 2. Question 1. What came out first? Definitely Maybe or Hot Rod? Both with Isla Fisher. What came out first? Up, down, up, down.
Catching the vibe. Meet me outside, and you know we gon' slide. We were up, down, flew till we hit the ceiling. Cut me right out, but I know you kept the feeling. If you're coming back round, then I know you still believe. Give me back now, then I know.
All right, question 2. Who was the NBA's most valuable player in 1976, 77, and 1980? Who was the NBA's most valuable player in 1976, 77, and 1980? All right, question 3. Who was the first solo female artist to win the Grammy for Album of the Year twice? Who was the first solo female artist to win the Grammy for Album of the Year twice? All right, question 4 is always our anal bump cover. I'm sorry, an album cover. Whose 2007 album is this the cover for? Just the name of the artist and not the name of the album. Whose 2007 album is that the cover for? I didn't see that. The cunts are here. All right, question 5. In what desert does the 156-mile Marathon de Sables take place? Again, in what desert does the 156-mile Marathon de Sables take place? All right, question 6 is always our movie clip. So I'll play a clip from movies released in 2006. If you know what it is, write it down. I'll play it once with just the sound and once with the words up on the screen. Listen closely. Oh, press the wrong button. This one.
You never go ass to mouth.
It's never my idea. These young girls today get all horned up and they tell you to go ass to mouth.
You never go ass to mouth.
One more time.
You never go ass to mouth.
It's never my idea. These young girls today get all horned up and they tell you to go ass to mouth.
You never go ass to mouth.
What movie is that from? Write it down. All right, question 7. Which music mogul was involved in creating Rockaware? Which music mogul was involved in creating Rockaware? All right, question 8. Frank Sinatra was buried with a bottle of what whiskey? Frank Sinatra was buried with a bottle of what whiskey? All right, question 9. Who is Reginald Kenneth Dwight, otherwise known as? Who is Reginald Kenneth Dwight, otherwise known as? And finally, question 10, last question in this round. What 1999 movie popularized the term MILF? What 1999 movie popularized the term MILF? All right, that is the end of round 2. Let's go over the questions one more time in case you missed any. Question 1 was what came out first, Definitely Maybe or Hot Rod, both with Isla Fisher. Question 2, who was the NBA's most valuable player in 1976, 77, and 1980? Question 3, who was the first solo female artist to win the Grammy for Album of the Year? Twice. Ain't No Bum Cover, whose 2007 album is this the cover for? Just the name of the artist, not the name of the album. Question 5, in what desert does the 156-mile Marathon de Sables take place? Movie clip from 2006. I'll play it one more time.
You never go ass to mouth.
It's never my idea. These young girls today get all horned up and they tell you to go ass to mouth.
You never go ass to mouth.
Question 7, which music mogul was involved in creating Rocawear? Question 8, Frank Sinatra was buried with a bottle of what whiskey? Question 9, who is Reginald Kenneth Dwight, otherwise known as? And question 10, what 1999 movie popularized the term MILF? All right, please check your own answer sheet, see if these are the answers you want to stick with. Again, any little bit helps. Venmo me, Cash Me at me if you can. If you can't, don't worry about it. Just keep joining me here every week. My daughter's up there waiting to give out prizes. Bernie's still here, freezing his ass off, and my son is going around in circles on the side waiting to be called up here to pick up prizes. So let's get started with another round of the Lucky SOB raffle. It's time to pull out your stubs. It's raffle time. I'll pull a number out of this bucket, and any number I pull out, my son wins. My son will win all the prizes. My daughter's going to give him another soul, so he'll have 2 souls, because 2 souls is better than none. We have to the following number. 592. 592. Dance. All right, he won. You didn't. Say it with me. Lucky son of a Bernie. Those 2 ladies are Bernie's types of women. Both of which. All right, next one out. This next one's gonna be Bernie's favorite chick. Not me. Bernie sitting up front there. You know who it is. 242. 242. Dance.
Lucia. Oh yeah. Lucia. Lucia. Oh yeah. Lucia.
All right, he won. You didn't. Say it with me. Lucky son of a Bernie. There we go. There it is. Bernie loves that lady. And finally, everybody's favorite prize, 1 free beer. 1 free beer. But he can't drink beer. He can only drink iron beer. Going out to the following number. 594. 594. Dance. All right, he won. You didn't. Say it with me. Lucky son of a Bernie. And that's with the Lucky son of a Bernie round for this round. He'll be back after round 3 for more prizes. Bernie says he can dance better than that guy. He likes that lady too. They didn't realize Bernie was such a ladies' man. Can't tell with those mittens and how cold he is, so he's sitting there in front of me. All right, let's go over the answers from round 2. Question 1 was, what came out first? Definitely Maybe or Hot Rod, both of Isla Fisher? It was Hot Rod. And 2, who was the NBA's most valuable player in 1976, 77, and 1980? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar or Lou Alcindor. His mama called him Lou Alcindor, so I'm going to call him Lou Alcindor. And 3, who was the first solo female artist to win the Grammy for Album of the Year twice? Taylor Swift. We can't play any of her music because of our copyright issues. Ain't No Bum Cover. Whose 2007 album is this the cover for? That is 9 Inch Nails. Also can't play that either. In what desert does the 156-mile Marathon des Sables take place? In the Sahara. Movie clip from 2006.
You never go ass to mouth.
It's never my idea. These young girls today get all horned up and they tell you to go ass to mouth.
You never go ass to mouth.
Clerks 2. Look, I have the uniform. I'm dressed just like them. All right, question 7. Which music mogul was involved in creating Rocawear? Jay-Z. Frank Sinatra was buried with a bottle of what whiskey? Jack Daniels. Question 9. Who is Reginald Kenneth Dwight otherwise known as? Elton John. Can't play any of his music either. What 1999 movie popularized the term MILF? American Pie. Now, it would have been funny if I brought out a piece of pie to go along with me putting on this shirt after I announced Clerks 2. But no. We hid the pie. My son is 13, remember? We can't have him near any of the apple pies. All right, these questions are worth 2 points each, so whatever you got right times 2 plus your previous score gives you the running total at this point. Post that total in the comments. We'll figure out who's ahead at that point. Remember, join me Monday over at Bar Nancy starting at 8 o'clock. Wednesdays at The Bend starting at 9 o'clock. Karaoke at 7 Seas Bar every Thursday and Saturday. And I'm here every Friday for live trivia for you guys. I'm going to take another quick commercial break, and I'll be back in 2 minutes.
If you're hungry and in the mood for something extraordinary, look for this symbol. And this telephone is the fastest way to Franco's original Italian pizza, day or night. If you live anywhere from Pompano to Hialeah, you can treat yourself to the best in authentic Italian dishes. Franco specializes in dishes from antipasto to veal pancetta, all at reasonable prices. This symbol of excellence is in Pompano, Fort Lauderdale, North Miami Beach, North Miami, and Hialeah. Franco's, the king of pizza with home delivery day or night.
97 GTR, continuous rock and roll with Herman and McBean mornings.
No more pop scratches and ugly black buildup for these rock and roll animals.
97 GTR, all compact disc rock and roll.
Like ZZ Top, Bruce Springsteen, the Rolling Stones. Herman and McBean mornings on 97 GTR, continuous rock and roll.
Ay, bendito, se le paró el carro. ¿Y eso cómo fue?
No sé. Yo le había echado coolant, pero se calentó.
Mira, lo voy a ayudar, porque yo tengo un tremendo coolant. La próxima vez échele Amali. Este sí es un coolant de calidad superior. Porque todos los coolant no son iguales, ¿sabes? Amali es mejor de lo que tiene que ser.
Ah, pero oiga, ¿usted no es Iris Chacón?
Sí, y de coolant yo sí sé. Exija Amali. Tremendo coolant.
Why settle for some of it when you can get all of it?
Get it all, get to Zare and get it all.
It's gotta be a knockout, so I got to Zare.
It's gotta last.
It's gotta have a name I know.
So we got to Zare.
Get it all,
It's gotta be a real value.
Get to Zare and get it all.
Exciting fashions, famous brands, honest quality, genuine value.
Get to Zare and get it all.
In Miami, se llama Zaire. And we're back. I didn't plan ahead, but I also, in searching my closet, found my original 97 GTR t-shirt that I was given when I went to one of those radio promo places. They gave me a shirt, and I still have it. And it might fit. I didn't try it on because I wanted to wash it first. This shirt I bought when the movie came out. It has not fit me in a long time, and it fits me now. However, nobody remembers this movie well enough for me to wear this in public. All right. let's see what we got here. We got 22, 20, 18, 25, 22. All right, let's move on to round 3. It's time again to put your phones in the buckets. Phones in the buckets. Teléfonos en la cubeta. And I'll point out that the back of this shirt does not say Porch Monkey for life. All right, phones in the buckets. Phones in the buckets. Teléfonos en la cubeta. Round 3. Question 1. The tip of the Washington Monument is made of what? Again, the tip of the Washington Monument is made of what? Just the tip. All right, question 2. What is the capital of Montana? What is the capital of Montana? Yeah, Javier, that's what I said too. And you see the kids, right? All right, question 3. Time now to name a celebrity. I'm going to put a picture of a celebrity up there. If you know who it is, write down their real name, not a character name, not a description, where you seen them. Name this celebrity. And his real name, not a character name, not a description, where you seen him. All right, question 4. What martial art was originated in 1882 by Kano Jigoro? And what martial art was originated in 1882 by Kano Jigoro?
Listen, you know me, I don't need no introduction. Yeah, everywhere I go, the people love me. Yeah, cause I bring the party in the homies. Yeah, bobbing out, now we ain't lonely. Yeah, Heron, makeup done. Lashes on fleek. I got my long black dress with my diamond necklace. I don't see nobody but me. Yo, walk in, they already know my name. Working so hard, trying to maintain. Fell in love with it, now it's my lane. If you think you're coming for me, you are insane. When I love a lot. When I love a lot. When I love a lot.
All right, question 5 is always R. Jumbo. We got 4 on the top, 6 on the bottom. There's our ASKTILECRY. Hint, it's a singer, male. Figure it out.
When I level up, when I love a lot, when I love a lot, when I love a
All right, hopefully you figured this out or wrote this information down on the back of your answer sheet or on a separate piece of paper so you can keep working on it. I am moving on to question 6. What is entomology the study of? What is entomology the study of? All right, question 7. Hogget meat comes from what animal? Hogget meat comes from what animal? All right, question 8. Who was the first American president to visit Mexico while in office? Who was the first American president to visit Mexico while in office? Is it bad luck if a black cat crosses you and it actually lives in your house? All right, question 9. In what country is the Bataan Peninsula? In what country is the Bataan Peninsula? And finally, question 10, last question of tonight's game, something of local history, news, or facts. What local city is being snubbed by the governor over COVID vaccines, according to its mayor? And what local city is being snubbed by the governor over COVID vaccines, according to its mayor?
Well, are you coming to my party? It's an open invite. I'm raring to get things started so we can rule the night. Nobody comes here to argue. We can't stand to fight. It wastes our time that we always try to keep light. So forget your problems. Here everybody's right. Forget your problems. We got no issues.
All right, that is the end of round 3. Let's go over the questions one more time in case you missed any. Question 1 was, the tip of the Washington Monument is made of what? Again, just the tip. Question 2, what is the capital of Montana? And question 3 is your name, this celebrity, and his real name, not a character name, not a description where you've seen him. Question 4, what martial art was originated in 1882 by Kano Jigoro? Word jumble, 4 on the top, 6 on the bottom. Those are the letters. It's a singer, male. Ask Tao Cry. Question 6, what is entomology the study of? Question 7, hogget meat comes from what animal? Question 8, who was the first American president to visit Mexico while in office? Question 9, in what country is the Bataan Peninsula? And question 10, local history, news, or facts. What local city is being snubbed by the governor over COVID vaccines according to its mayor? All right, please check your own answer sheet, see if these answers you want to stick with. Again, throw a little bit my way if you can. If you can't, that's fine. Just keep coming back here every Friday until we stop doing it. That's Venmo. That's my Cash App. Now my daughter's waiting up there to show you her cat. Look. Bernie likes cats, so he's not going to move. He's going to stay right there. He likes the cat. And let's get started with our final Lucky SOB raffle for tonight. All right, it's time to pull out your stubs. It's raffle time. I'll pull a number out of this bucket, and any number I pull out, my son wins. My son will win all the prizes. Let's see how she manages to do that and hold the cat without the cat running off on her. Bernie, just stay where you are. I know it's cold for you, but it's hot for us. 576, 576. Dance. All right, he won, you didn't. Say with me. You lucky son of a Bernie. All right, next one out. $590, $590. Dance.
Moviendo la cadera, moviendo la cadera, moviendo la cadera, moviendo la cadera.
All right, he won, you didn't. Say with me. You lucky son of a Bernie. Yeah, Bernie, I know you like that lady too. It's the same lady from the other video. She gets around. It's all that socialized healthcare they got with it. And finally, everybody's favorite prize, one free beer, but he can't have beer because he's 13. He can only have iron beer. Going out to the following number. 661, 661. Dance. Oh, you get the cat. All right, get the cat and a beer. All right, he won, you didn't. Say with me. You lucky son of a Bernie. And that concludes our lucky son of a Bernie raffle tonight's game.
Opalaka Hialeah is the place to go.
Opalaka Hialeah is the thing to do.
Every time you go, you find something new.
Opalaka Hialeah. Opalaka Hialeah is for you and me. All right, let's go over the answers from round 3. The question was, the tip of the Washington Monument is made of what? Aluminum. Question 2, what is the capital of Montana? Helena. I knew Helena. She used to work at the Hungry Sailor. She took off with one of the bouncers after marrying the owner. Then they ended up selling it to Alex Deneau, and then Alex Deneau sold it to the people who ended up opening Sandbar, which hasn't called me to come back or tell me what's going on. But whatever. All right, as you name this celebrity, that is James Spader. For what martial art was originated in 1882 by Kano Jigoro? Judo. Word jumble, 4 on the top, 6 on the bottom. These are the letters. It is... Rick Astley. I can't play the real song because of the copyright issues, but that's my son playing it on the recorder as best he can. So technically, that's a Rickroll. All right, what is etymology the study of? Insects. Question 7, hogget meat comes from what animal? From sheep. Question 8, who was the first American president to visit Mexico while in office? William Howard Taft. Question 9, in what country is the Bataan Peninsula? In the Philippines. And local history, news or facts, what local city is being snubbed by the governor over COVID vaccines according to its mayor?
Sweet home Hialeah. Solo 30 minutos se le falló. Oh, sweet home Hialeah. I hate your traffic, but I love you.
Hialeah. All right, these are 5-point questions, so whatever you got right times 5, add that to your previous score. That'll give you your final total. Post that in the comments, and we'll figure out who won after the commercial break. Remember, join me on Monday at Bar Nancy starting at 8 o'clock. Wednesdays at the Bend starting at 9 o'clock. Karaoke is over at 7 Seas Bar starting at 9 o'clock Thursdays and Saturdays. And I'm here every Friday doing live trivia. I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break, and then I'll come back and see whose scores are finally the top ones there at the end. All right, I'll be back.
The largest Toyota sale.
He's never going to be done.
Omelet, up here. Focus. We only have a couple of seconds.
Would you get it ready, please?
Come on, man, go. Oh, I'm Paul Castronovo. This is Young Ron Brewer from 94.9 Zeta. Catch our morning show weekdays starting at 6. Remember, the only way to hear our very local, informative, and entertaining program is to listen to 94.9 Zeta.
Don't forget about the animal displays.
Oh, yeah, we promise no more live animal displays because last Thanksgiving we messed up a turkey really bad.
Good, yeah.
I know it.
Come enjoy the rides and the wonderful lights, food, rides, and so much more. All the Christmas spirit you find it here. On Palmetto, Bird Road at Tropical Park. One price, all rides free.
You know why I come to Lum's, good buddy? They grill the steaks just perfect. And the fish fried dinner is so tender and delicious. I love the juicy roast beef sandwich piled high with that thinly sliced roast beef. I like it when Mommy and Daddy take me to Lum's. The burgers are great. You and your kids get a better choice when you choose Lum's.
You get a choice. You get a better choice when you choose Lum's.
Compact disc sale of the year. Thousands of titles for only $8.99. All types of music. Rock, country, soul, jazz, classical, vocal, big band, pop. Hundreds of artists. Something for everyone. CDs for only $8.99. Come into Peaches now while the best selection's available.
All right, let's see what we got here. We got 50, 52, 53, 40, 57. The Cunts have 57. So if everybody's being honest, the Cunts are the first place. And the second place, I guess, will go to the Misfits based on the scores I'm seeing in front of me. If you didn't post your scores, that's the what I'm going with right now. But as far as I'm concerned, you're all winners either way. I have no prizes to give you anyway. So you're all winners for joining me. Join me here next Friday as well. I'm here every Friday at 7 o'clock doing live trivia or pre-recorded. But I'm doing live for the next few weeks ongoing. So thanks for coming. Thanks for joining us. Remember, you can follow us at Trivia Miami on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And you can also watch this entire game all over again on YouTube and pretend you didn't already play it and you didn't already know the questions. I will eventually put the recording of this up on YouTube later tonight. Remember, thoughts and prayers to Linda for having to tolerate Alan and that little piece of shit car he drives around in. And remember, we say in the Bend.
Fuck Hector.
And everybody at the Bend says together.
Fuck Hector. Fuck Hector. Fuck Hector. Fuck Hector. Fuck Hector.
No ha habido ni papel de trole para limpiarse el culo.
Again, if you can, hook me up. That's my Venmo. That's my Cash App. Just throw a little bit my way. That will come in handy. Again, thanks everybody for joining me. Have a good weekend. I'll see you all next Friday. Good night, and thank you. I'm going to let Cox on the Radio sign us off.
Have yourself a real nice day. And if you want to smile some, listen to Power 96.